Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Dexter Resurrection, Season 1, Episode 4, Call Me Red. So Dexter's out here impersonating the Dark Passenger. You know, Harry is always there. Harry is worried about the feds. You know, he's worried. Dexter knows that this invitation is to, a dinner party for serial killers. And listen, he's going. He's on his way. Because he got on the man's whole full garb. He glues the man's thumbprint to his thumb and then he heads out. Harrison, we see, is back at work. He gets a call from a jeweler. I'm not sure if he still has the man's phone or what, but it's a call about the guy's watch and it being ready. And they finna come around there and drop it off. And he tells him that he's just gonna come by and get it. So that I'm assuming that he just has the man's phone, which is why he stopped them from coming around there. Because then they're gonna be like, we talked to somebody. We spoke to somebody. Then they gonna get the tracking where the phone call. Then it's gonna be bad. So he just gonna go down there and get it. Dexter, he's out and about, like I said, in Red's clothes, just walking around when this car pulls up on him with Uma in it. We find out her name is Charlie. Uma Charlie today. He passes the first test. He gets in. Then, he's kind of trying to probe about the meeting, and she gives him absolutely nothing. She gives him nothing. Then they get to this place, and, before he can enter, she frisks him, and takes any weapons that he might have. Then she finds one of his trophies in his pocket. So that's enough for her to believe that he is who he says he is. When he tries to use that thumbprint, though, at first, it ain't working. It's giving beep, 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 beep. It's not working. He like, maybe I'm a little sweaty. He gets it on there, and then it works. He finally gets in. They take the elevator on up to the dinner party. Uma Charlie takes him to meet the host. Host's name is Leon, who is this big old multimillionaire. He's into all the things. He's a business mogul. He's the one that sent out the invitations. He's been hosting this gathering for years. He has a fascination for serial killers. And he calls it's a safe space. He calls it a safe space for the serial killers. He's not one himself. However, he's just a big fan. He tells him, the others are on the way. Then he takes them down and shows him, around, trying to make him more comfortable. Uma Charlie, she ain't really here for all the artifacts, so she excuses herself. They go through this hidden door, and it takes him on down to this trophy room where he has all his serial killer artifacts. I'm talking. He got John Wayne Gacy's clown suit, Jeffrey Dahmer's refrigerator, and then he got them all labeled like it's a museum. He got it it's like a whole little mausoleum situation. He got the Trinity Killer, that's a Dexter reference. Got his hammer. He got the blood slides that Dexter lost. And, Dexter, as soon as he saw them blood slides, he was like, I've missed you. I've missed you so much. He slides his hand across. He always slides his hand across the slides. He got the ice truck killer. He got the thing he was killed on. He has that up in there, and he also has a spot for the Dark Passenger. If you're willing to give up one of your trophies, that is. Dexter gives him one. Oh, your first one. Yeah, I remember. He's flattered. He got some more people. The other people that are coming, their stuff is also down in there as artifacts. So then we hear Mia is here, whoever she is. Mia, we call her Lady Vengeance. He says, so she has a code. Because she only kills predators, people who, sexual predators. She's taking them out. So good on you, girl. You're doing the Lord's work. She's, of course, leery of Dexter. But, there might be a connection there because they both have a code. A moral code, I should say. They pour up a glass of wine. Dexter, he gonna pretend to be uncultured like he don't know. He know. Another guest arrives. His name is Al. He's a hugger, family man. He loves his family. This time here with the people really makes him a better father and husband. So he needs this time. It's a bit of self-care for him. He's the ponytail guy. He's the ponytail guy. His stuff was also down with the artifacts. Then Doogie Howser comes up. I didn't get his name, but y'all remember the man that played Doogie Howser. If you are old enough, Batista. He shows up where he thinks Dexter is living, and his Harrison friend, the one that was out joyriding with him. He asked him about the car and all that. He was like, "Nah, my homeboy Harrison sold it to me." Batista like, "Harrison, you say? Okay, so Harrison's here. All right. You know, he's connecting the dots. Batista ain't going nowhere." Back at the dinner, the guests are still arriving. Dexter, he look up and he sees Harry. So he got to go over there and talk to himself. He over there talking, I might got to kill everybody up in here. Because what is this? One of the guests, they find out didn't want to cooperate, and so they had to go. Sorry, Keith. You know, we saw what happened to him. We So we just gonna take Lucille and put Lucille on display down there with the artifacts. We start dinner. Too bad for Dexter. He in there impersonating Red, and Red is a vegan. He can't even have none of the steak, and you know he loves steak. He can't even have none. They done brought, for you, special vegan dish for you. Damn it. It's time for a little show and tell. The tattoo guy, Doogie Howser, the tattoo guy, he's a tattoo killer. He finds somebody with really nice, a woman, I should say, with really nice tattoos, or a tattoo that just speaks to him, and then he just has to kill her and skin her tattoo right off her arm, buttocks, wherever. That's his thing. And he's also down there. He also has some artifacts down there, but he want to show them his process and how he finds his victims. And he right there in New York where they at. He done found his latest victim, and he's showing them. Dexter like, "Oh, I got to get your ass first." What? You at the top of the list. Okay? Before you can hurt that lady, Dexter gonna get you. They want Dexter to share. He ain't gonna share tonight. He ain't got much to share tonight. We see Batista. He runs into Harrison, introduces himself. Harrison remembers Jamie. We remember Jamie, his sister. She's now a middle school principal, but I just saw Jamie over there on Criminal Minds, and she's absolutely a doctor. I love when I see actors bounce around like that, because for me, you've had so many jobs. Batista tells him about Maria's theory about Dexter being the Bay Harbor butcher, and he's trying to press him to talk. You know, it's okay. Dexter's gone. He can't hurt you. Blah blah blah. And Harrison just plays coy, because Harrison is not stupid. He's not some naive little boy. He's already committed murder. So twice, because he did back his first go round on the show. He killed that boy at the school. So he ain't new to this. He ain't new to this at all. But he gives him nothing. On his way out, Elsa sees him, and she notices that he was talking to the police, and so she gonna walk up and say, "He has nothing to do with that murder." And Batista like, "What murder?" And she like, "The murder that just happened, yesterday, or whatever it happened." So now Batista really ain't going nowhere. He get on my nerves, because she done she just really doing too much talking. Girl, just go, please, because you finna make it worse on everybody. Because he's confused, so of course he gonna look it up. Back over there with Dexter, and at the dinner, he get caught looking up Lady Vengeance. She's intrigued by him. She want to know his origin story. She want to know all about him. Dexter, he want to know more about the host. So what's up with Leon? Who that? What does he get out of all of this? What is this? Lady Vengeance tells him that, I'll just tell you later. It's a conversation for another time. Then we see Uma Charlie. she walking around, passing around, you know, their things. You know, I guess the dinner is finna come to a close. Lady Vengeance tells Dexter, go ahead and text my line. I'll be seeing you again. Next time, I guess Dexter gonna share. He gonna share. So he got a little homework. He got to figure out this man's MO, everything he got to research the man so that he can, you know, regurgitate the right stuff, because they two different type of they have two different type of MOs and method of killing. Like, they don't even do it the same. So yeah. Harrison, he still got that man watch. It's just ticking. The guilt is getting to Harrison. The guilt is just kind of eating him up just a tinge. So he go down there to Elsa's room for some company. You know, they hang out for, you know, too late. And she like, it's late. You can sleep on the couch. At this point, he's kind of picking up a hint here, because she is laying down a few hints. She doing that cat and mouse thing, you know. Because he goes in for a kiss and she's like, and now he's embarrassed, so he just gets up and leaves. But girl, what is he supposed to think? You keep letting him spend the night. You have no intentions on being well, listen, I don't know. Let me not even go down that road, because we've been friends and he watching your kid regularly. He's over here late at night, y'all drinking beers, just hanging out, watching movies and shit. And you letting him spend the night, girl. I don't know how you felt like he was gonna interpret that as friend zone, but it's wild out here. You got to say what you mean and mean what you say when it comes to dating, for sure. Anyway, Harrison, he gets home and he sees his friend, not Harrison, Dexter. He's home. He standing outside, you know, friend in there with his family having dinner. He like, these are good people, but they ain't my people. You know, the minute Dexter finds out that there are other killers out there and that they cool with, you know, hanging amongst one another. Like, the minute he finds a friend, he think he done found a friend. Like, Dexter, do you not realize this ain't really what you need to be doing? You can't be friends with these people, because they gonna always take out an innocent person, and it's gonna make you have to go and take them out. Like, you didn't your daddy tell you that? He already like, well, maybe these are like-minded individuals. Maybe I found my tribe. No, you didn't. You did not. You did not. Cause he gonna text me about, you know, meeting for a run in the morning. So he finna get to know this girl, and probably tell all his damn business. Dexter, he out stalking Harrison. Harry in his head trying to talk some sense into him, you know, like, you out here befriending these fools. You need to be reconnecting with your son. Them ain't your friends. Those are your victims, just like I said. Dexter, he says he has to play the game, so he got to pick. He can't just start picking folks off one by one. He's a new guy. They're gonna definitely suspect him. So he gonna go for that run with Mia. And she tells him that she's been going to the dinner for 4 years. She basically goes for the money. Dexter, he got all these questions, you know, about the whole thing. She opens up about herself. Her mother's boyfriend preyed on her younger sister. He was her first victim. She went around there and had to take him out. She invites him upstairs to the Airbnb for pastries and some eggs. Dexter don't bite the bait though, because I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna leave my door cracked while you see me undress, so you can come in here and join me. Okay, girl. Dexter like, look, I would love to, but I can't. So he, you know, he gets on up out of there. He got things to do. He meets Doogie Howser at the bar. He late though, and Doogie already had his sights on that girl. He's sitting in the window looking right at his victim to be, or the girl he trying to get. And Dexter's like, well, shit, I wasn't ready. I ain't even got my tools. He got to work quickly. He gonna have to work quickly, because listen, Doogie he can't wait no longer. he can't wait no longer. He got his oxygen bag, the bag, I mean not his oxygen, but he has something in his bag to knock her out. That he got from, what is he a dentist? I want to say he's a dentist by day, or dental assistant or something, but he got the thing in his bag and he ready to take her ass out today. We see Detective Neurodivergent listening to the Sunshine Band again, looking over the case. Her partner don't want her getting obsessed, because I'm assuming this is what she does. She might obsess. It's a little bit too late though, because I feel like that's what's going on. Batista, he show up because he got questions about this case. He might have some connections. I said, why is he? Please, Batista, because now you about to get on my nerve. Now you finna get on my nerves like Dokes and Maria and the rest of them. Why can't y'all just please let Dexter be? Please. The girl with the tattoo, she walking home. Just, she don't even know what's finna happen to her. Doogie House to jump out. He's finna try to knock her out, but Dexter gets his ass. He takes his hand and puts it over on his own mouth. So you knock yourself out. You wake up on Dexter's chair. And he's like, oh, shit, I already know what this is. He already know what time it is. He ain't even worried. He already know what time it is. Dexter got questions for him first. You know, like, because you know Dexter always has a conversation with the people before he takes them out. He want to go back to the old days, so he get a piece of glass and gets a slide. You know, turns it into a slide. Cause he back in the saddle. Doogie say he ain't begging for his life. You know, he not doing none of that. Of course, before he kills a man, he comes clean about his identity. He ain't red. I'm Dexter Morgan, knife to chest. Dexter Morgan, Bay Harbor Butcher. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Dexter riding around with that body in his trunk. You know, he's finna go get rid of it. Harry is in his head again, pressing him. Go see about that boy. Go see about that boy. Harrison. His friend confronts him about that car. You sold me a stolen truck. Like, what was that about? Harrison says, it wasn't stolen. It was my dad's. Just at that moment, Batista, he's waiting at the bar for him. How about a cup of coffee? He asked him about the murder victim, you know, and, you know, it's crazy because he was found in 9 pieces. That's also how the Bay Harbor Butcher did it. That's exactly how he did it. But it's safe to say Batista's on his ass. You know, he wants confirmation about Dexter. And Harrison ain't gonna give him nothing. He not talking. Now, he ain't really hiding it well, but he's not saying anything. And he walking home, and now everything's going on a loop in his head. The guilt start to get to him, and he done walked his ass around there. First he calls Detective Neurodivergent. Good thing she don't answer. Then he going back and forth with, you know, between what Dexter has taught him and what Batista has just said to him, and he walking and walking and walking and walk his ass right to the police station. And just as he about to go inside, Dexter stops him. Stop, wait. Harrison, no. Harrison, stop. Don't do it. Harrison like, Dad? Until next time. Dun, dun, dun. Harrison, what was you finna go in there and say? What you finna go in there and say? Good thing Dexter stopped him, because listen, the number one rule, what your daddy say? Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. No, we're not getting caught. We're not getting caught. So they've now been reunited, and we will see how this goes over, you know, on the next one, on the episode 5. I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, the way we're going, the way that they're writing this, I just love it. I just do. It makes me feel like when I watch, and now I can't think of the name of the damn show. Anyway, neither here nor there. Enjoying the show. enjoying the show, enjoying the writing. I love the turn that we've taken with it. I feel like we can come back for a season 2. I feel like we can, carry this at least 5 seasons, maybe. I don't know. Can we at least get 2, 3? I don't know. Anyway, I will be back. I'll be back. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.